It's Jenny from the Live Active team. So this is my week 2 of the Tai Chi for arthritis and fall prevention. So this week I'm going to be doing most of the exercises standing. So from the week 1, if you wanted to do them seated, or you can do a mixture of both if you want to. So I'm going to show it standing now. And in my last video I forgot to explain about the reason why we do the movements so slow in Tai Chi. It's very slow, so you know exactly what each body part is doing at that moment. So the amount of times that you walk around the house and you stub your toe or you hit your head, and these are all sort of things of why you would fall over, because you're not knowing what your body's doing at that time. So you're not knowing your surroundings and that sort of thing. So the Tai Chi is to slow everything down so you're made aware of what every single body part is doing down from your fingertips to your toes. So that's why we do it really slowly, so you can keep practicing it. Also, is to help you remember the exercises, so you don't have to keep looking at my video just in between TV shows. When the adverts are on, you can do some of these exercises, so that's why we do the same exercises. But yeah, so I'm going to get started again. So we're going to do standing, but make sure you've still got your chair, because for the balancing exercises you might want to hold on to your chair just to help you, so you're not falling over anywhere. Defeats the object. Okay, so I'll put some music on again. Okay. Okay, so we're going to stand up nice and tall, and we're just going to do that march again. So from toe to heel, I'm going to swing the arms and open and close the hands. So slight bend in the knees, and it's like you're walking through mud. So nice and soft with the arms, toe heel. So make sure we're standing up nice and tall. We're relaxing the shoulders down, keeping that nice long spine. We've got that softening the knee, toe heel. Okay, so we're going to go back to mobilising the neck. So the posture again, standing up nice and tall, like you've got a string coming out your head and something's lifting you up, or like you're balancing a book on your head. Okay, shoulders are up, back and down, so nice and relaxed. Little squeeze in your tummy. And we're going to bring one arm up, one arm down, bringing the head to the side, stretching down the side of the neck. Slowly back centre to change, and to the other side. So I've still got a slight bend in my knees, and I've got my feet hip width apart. So I'm really grounded in all these movements that I'm doing. Last one. Now we're going to go down into the shoulders, so little shoulder rolls back. Deep breath in through the nose and out through the mouth. Helping them muscles relax, and roll the shoulders forwards. And taking a deep breath in, arms out to the side and up. Breath out, pushing down. One more. And going down into the spine now. It's going to reach one arm up to where you can, one arm down, and stretching up through the spine. Deep breaths. And change. Other one up, other one down. Stretch the spine. So remember, you don't have to have your arms so high, just to where it feels comfortable, even if it's just there. We're concentrating on stretching the spine. You don't have to reach one arm up. A lot of people do this to stretch. We don't want to do that. We want to keep your shoulder down, lift up, and then change. Keeping them feet flat on the floor. We're not twisting the body. Let's do one more. Okay, so now one hand on top, one hand underneath, slight bend in the knees again, and relax the elbows down. We're going to move your upper body over to the side. Slowly back. Change to the other hands on top and to the other side. So concentrating on your breathing, deep breath out as we turn to the side. Breath in through the nose and breath out. Sort of stretching down the sides of the spine, getting rid of any stiffness or pains. Okay, good. So we're going to go down into the legs and the hips now. So we're going to start off with tapping to the sides and then back centre and out, back centre. Good. So again, we don't want to twist the hips as we take the leg out to the side. Make sure we're keeping the shoulders and hips in line. So if you need your chair, you've got it there in case you lose your balance. You can have it in front of you if you need to. So really feeling the transfer of weight onto the next foot. Slight bend in the knees. Really feel the weight transfer. Tap the foot out. So we don't want any weight on that foot that's tapping out to the side. So we're really made aware of where our weight transfer is. So we're going to bring in the arms now. So it's like we're pushing against the wall, keeping the shoulders and hips in line, and we're tapping out the opposite leg. Good, okay, so that's just loosened off the hips by opening them up and bringing them back in. So we're going to need your chair now, unless you want to do it without. You feel quite strong standing. So all we're going to do is swing the leg forwards and backwards. So we're going to bring a heel forwards and a toe back. Heel forwards, toe back. So all the weight you want to be kept on your supporting leg. So a little squeeze in your bum cheek there to help you lift up, little squeeze in the lower tummy. So you don't want any weight on the swinging leg. So we're strengthening all this leg and we're just increasing some mobility in this leg. So if it is really sore, make sure you're holding on and you can just do a smaller version of the swinging of the legs. You don't have to really swing forward and back. And if you can, I'm going to bring the arm into it. So going opposite to the leg, and back of it so you can see my foot, and bringing in both arms if you feel comfortable standing without the chair. Nice and flowy arms. Good. So now we're going to go on to the next leg. So you can either go onto the other side of the chair to hold on, or you can do it without. So I'm going to do it without. So again, all the way onto the other side of the leg, squeezing around your glutes. And we're going to swing that leg forwards into a heel and a toe back. Heel forward, toe back. To make it harder, you're going to try and keep that leg lifted on the way through, lifted on the way back. But then just putting the heel down and the toe down. So I really got control of that leg. Make sure you're trying to focus on a point to help you balance. So something that's not moving. Whether it be something on your carpet or something on your windowsill that's just still, a handle that you can look at and focus on to help you balance. Last one. Good, so you should really feel that. Okay, so the next one we're going to do, so holding on first. Bring that chair back a bit. Okay, so we're going to lift up the knee to about hip height. And we're going to tap the foot down, lift up the knee, and feet back underneath the hips. So that's where you're nice and grounded. So again, lifting up the knee, tapping forward, so you can bring that punch into it. So if you're holding on, same arm as leg going forwards. But if you're not and you feel quite brave, you can do opposite. To make this harder, you're going to keep the leg lifted, so you're just going to do a slow kick forwards, extending forwards, and then back down. So nice and controlled, leg up, extend, in, and down. So again, you can do it holding on. You'll really feel it at the tops of the legs. Going to do 2 more. Focusing forward, squeezing that lower tummy to help the balance. Last time. Good. So giving that leg a bit of a rub, you'll feel that. So we're going to change onto the other leg now. So first of all, lifting up the knee, extending forward, so toe down. You can always bring it back down to that if the hips are a bit too sore. So if you're holding on, you can do same arm as leg, punching forwards. If you're not, you can do opposite, nice and controlled forwards and back, feet outside the hips or underneath the hips, whatever's comfortable for you, but not here together. The reason for that is you're more wobbly and more likely to fall over if the feet are more narrow. So make sure you've got that gap. Lifting up, squeeze the tummy, extend. So you don't have to have the leg really high. Just have a little low leg if you want. Just the fact of you keeping the leg up is you're using all the tops of your legs. Let's do one more. Good. Okay, put them off. Right, okay, so now we're going to do a transfer of weight forwards. So it's just like the walking, but we're just going to keep the toes slightly out. So that's a Tai Chi sort of walk. So, slight bend in the knees, and we're going to do that heel toe. So the outside foot, heel toe. The weight goes onto it, and bend in the knee. Weight goes back again. We pick that foot up and bring the feet back underneath the hips. So again, heel toe, foot flat before there's any weight goes onto it. Then the weight goes onto it, forwards, backwards, and we bring that foot in again. So you can do it either holding on or not. So heel toe, no weight onto it yet. Then the weight. We're going to add that punch into it. Forwards, back, and that's the beginning. If you're holding on, you can do same arm as leg punch. So making sure our shoulders and hips are always in line. Heel toe. Forwards. So again, on the way back, don't lift that foot off until all the weight is back again. Heel toe. So we'll really take control of where our weight transfer is by slowing it right down. Let's do one more. Okay, let's change legs. So heel toe, weight onto it, punching forwards. Or remember, you can go to the other side of your chair to hold on. Heel toe, punch. Make sure when we're punching, we're not twisting our body over to the sides, we're staying centre. Let's do one more. Good. Okay, so we're going to go down into the ankles again now. So again, standing up nice and tall. You can either hold on, or if you're feeling brave or you're feeling quite confident, have the chair there in case you need it, but try without. So foot forward, toe and heel, toe and heel. So all the weight needs to go on that supporting leg. So there's nothing here to add any extra pressure on your ankles or your knees. Nice and gentle on that front leg. Standing up tall to help the supporting leg. If you're slouching or you're pushing that hip out, it's not going to help. So keep it all in. Squeeze your glutes to stand up nice and strong. Okay, let's change off to the other foot now, so you'll feel it in that leg. So again, transferring the weight, squeezing the glutes, squeezing the tummy, and toe and heel. So replacing the toe where the heel was. Last one. Okay, so the next one is outside, inside foot. So outside, inside, so the same thing applies, squeezing the glutes, all the weight onto this supporting leg. Trying to keep that knee still, and we're just moving the ankle out and in, out and in. Good, let's change the other foot. So weight on the supporting leg, outside, inside, keeping that knee still, slight bend, but no weight on the front leg. Good, okay, so we're going to go into the sequence now, and I'm just going to add on a little bit extra. So you can either keep the chair there, or you just push it away for now. So we're going to start off in that Charlie Chaplin pose. So toes slightly out, heels inwards but not touching, so you've still got that gap. Slight bend in the knees. Okay, so standing up nice and tall. So that is your posture. Make sure your shoulders are up, back and down, and your chest is slightly lifted. Little squeeze in the tummy. So arms are relaxed down by your sides. So let's start off with the arms. So bringing the arms up to shoulder height, slowly down, bending the elbows, and forwards, leading with the fingertips into that U shape. So I'll show you from the side. So we're coming up, down into the U shape, bending the elbows, forwards. Okay, so from here, fingertips up to the ceiling, and that deep breath in, open and closing the hands, and out. So remembering from the first video, concentrating on your breathing, so thinking this bit of expanding the lungs, nice and slowly, and then slowly breathing out. Good. So again, I'll remind you of the breathing technique. So one hand above your belly button, one below. So as we're breathing in, we're expanding the tummy like a balloon, and then slowly out, the hands come back together. So away and out. So we're not always breathing up here and panicking. So we're concentrating on filling up that balloon and slowly letting the air out. Okay, so let's go through the step. So it's right foot forward, so we're going to do a heel toe forward, heel toe, and left foot to join. So let's go back, just a step forward, heel toe, right foot, and left foot to join. So we do that bit on the U shape. So we'll bring them in together. So make sure we're starting off toes slightly out, heels together, with a little gap. Okay, slight bend in the knees, nice upright posture. Okay, arms up, down, nice and flowing. Heel toe, right foot, then left to join, carrying on with the arms, making it nice and flowy, fingertips up, deep breath in, and out. Good, let's go one more time and I'll add on the next bit. Standing up tall, off we go, arms up, and down into the U shape, heel toe right, left hand forwards, deep breath in, open and close the hands. Okay, so from here we're going to pivot to the right, and then we're going to push forward, so we're back centre, both arms are coming forwards, opening, and the right arm carries on underneath to here. So again, fingertips up to the ceiling, we pivot to the right, we push both arms forwards, we open, so slight bend in the elbows, we carry on with the right arm underneath. So the feet, we do a little pivot to the side, we heel toe right foot, we put the weight onto it, we wait, we transfer the weight back, and we bring that right foot back in again. So again, pivot, heel toe, then the weight, forward onto it, back again, foot back in. So together, we pivot to the side, heel toe, right foot, weight onto it as we push forwards and open, transfer the weight back, we carry on with that right arm and the leg come in together. Okay, so the opening, it's like you're opening some curtains, both arms come out together and you're looking at your left hand. So away from this one that comes underneath. When the right arm comes underneath, you want a high five forwards, high five the floor. So you know exactly what your arms and your fingers are doing. Forwards, down. Okay, and this is pushing forwards together, opening, slight bend in the elbows. The right carries on underneath. Okay, so let's go from the beginning to there. So that's all we're going to learn today. So remember the position, the beginning position. It's a bit like a Charlie Chaplin, toes out. Slight bend in the knees, lifting up. Okay, arms up. Down into the U shape. heel toe, right foot, then left. Forwards with the fingertips, then up to the ceiling. Deep breath in and out. The new bit, we pivot to the side and we heel toe. We transfer the weight, we push forwards and open the curtains. We transfer the weight and right arm and leg come in. Good. So you can practice that. You can keep repeating me if you want, keep going back and replaying so you can practice that. Okay, so we're going to go down into the cool down now. So all we're going to do is tap down to the thighs, tap down the thighs, releasing any tension that we might have built up, especially in the exercise where we extend the leg forward. Okay, so tapping down, slight bend in the knees. Okay, so now we're going to make our hands to fists. I'm going to try and come up onto the heels. A deep breath in and release down. Breath out. Deep breath in, lifting the heels. Breath out. Releasing any tension out of the body down to the floor. Let's go one more. Good. And last exercise, arms out. The exercise from before. Breath out. Deep breath in through the nose. And out. Last one. Good. And one hand, fist, and little bow. Okay, so that's the end of your session. I hope that was all right for you, and I hope you're feeling a bit more relaxed now. And I'll see you again, so take care. Bye.